Hi, welcome back to Genesis Custom Sabers, and this is Bane Curved number 28. This is the 28th copy of my original Darth Bane saber, based on the description from Drew Karpyshyn's novel. And this has a crystal focus 7.5 from Plector Labs, and is, as you can see, lightly weathered. The lightly weathered version, so the brass is slightly tarnished, and will tarnish a little bit more with use and oils from your finger. Of course, all the brass on the saber. You can see a little bit of the accumulation of weathering in the grooves, just to give it a worn look, but a well-used look, but well taken care of. And of course, you've got the fake bone here, simulating the crate bone handle. So this is going to be a brief description of the saber that's going up for auction, as well as the instructions for the new user. The saber will be auctioned on fxsabers.com July 28th to 30th, 2015, a couple of weeks here. So to use this saber, you pull out the kill key, you get a boot up sound. That's of course the 2.1mm recharge port. This saber auction comes with a charger for the battery. The battery charger also comes with a numbered stand that's got Darth Bane number 28. It does not come with a blade. If you want to arrange that, you can contact me when you win the auction, or I recommend blades from the custom saber shop. 1-inch blades will fit this. But anyways, the kill key's out. It's ready to be used now, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly just put in a blade just to show you how to use it. So blade goes in. Blade retention screw tightens up so that when you're swinging the saber around, the blade doesn't go through somebody's window. Of course, I'm certifying this saber for medium dueling. It is strong enough for hard dueling, but these claws are, even though they're finished nice and smooth, they are still sharp enough to tear clothing or skin if you're not careful. That's why, just for safety purposes, I'm certifying this for medium dueling. The activation button, saber starts up. You get a bright red blade with a tri-cree red, red, white. It always looks orange on camera. And of course, the flash on clash, you get a white pulse, lock up. This saber's got 12 different sound fonts that are optimized for Crystal Focus version 7. Of course, when the saber's operating, you can see that the animations from the bar graph will glow through a section of the bone, giving it kind of like a heartbeat effect. But that's how you operate the saber. It's really simple. And then to take the blade out, you just release tension on the blade retention screw, pull the blade out. I like to tighten that in for looks when it's sitting on its stand or whatnot. But that's how to operate this saber. Of course, you plug it in to charge it. What I'm going to show you now is how to get access to the crystal reveal. The bone slides back. So you're going to work over a flat surface so you don't lose any of these important screws, because they are hard to source. There's an antique looking brass screw, and there's also this flathead screw. You're going to need a flathead screwdriver of some kind. I like to put my finger on the bone so that it doesn't spring out and fly the screw across the room. Carefully undo that screw, and then keep that safe. You see there's a little bit of spring tension to the bone. And what you do is you grip the saber almost like a pistol and just slide back the bone. Nice tight fit, and now you'll see the glowing crystal. It's pulsing. Of course, if I was to activate the saber, you get to various animations in the bar graph. This is my Korriban sound font. It's a really cool effect. Of course, I want to point out too that if you want to change sound fonts or get access to the menu, you just hold down the auxiliary button.
Sound bank selection.
Now you're in the menu. You can toggle through.
Audio
Calibrate's the #1 font. It's a font that I've made for sabers that have a crystal reveal. You notice when it's activated, there's no blade LED, no blade light coming, but you do get the crystal animation. And of course, you move the saber, you get different sound effects. So just a little bit of a close-up of the crystal chamber and the glowing crystal. I want to point out too that when you hold the auxiliary button down in most sound fonts, that's a battery level meter, so you can tell the battery is actually draining quite low. It's going to be time to charge the saber up. So that's the calibrate sound font. And again, I want to change sound fonts.
Sound bank selection.
Calibrate. 8. Off. Shuttle.
And again, you've got different animations with the different sound fonts. So that's how to operate the saber in reveal mode or in dueling mode. I would recommend not dueling with it in reveal mode like this. You don't want someone jamming their finger in there and anything like that. So if you're going to be fighting with it, here's what I do is grip it like a pistol and just use your thumb, the force of your thumb, just to kind of release the bone and carefully slide and line it up. Line it up right there. Slide it forward, and then you'll be able to return these screws to their place. But that's how to operate this saber. Again, Crystal Focus version 7.5, 7.4 volt lithium ion. It's a really excellent saber, and I hope the new owner is going to be very pleased with it. So thanks again for watching.